Hey, what's up everybody? Brian here with the Holy Roller playing craps on a cruise to earn a free cruise. And today we're talking about how does this whole free cruise thing work when you're playing on Royal Caribbean. Other cruise lines do it, but we're specifically talking about Royal Caribbean. Here we go.
Welcome to the Holy Roller, where it's all about playing craps, earning free cruises, and a whole lot more. Thanks for watching. Now let's get rolling.
All right, so we're just gonna look at this casino here on the Ovation of the Seas. We have some table games, we have some slot machines, and that's what, a roulette, there's blackjack, there's Ultimate Texas Hold'em. I have another video that does a tour of this that you can see. There's a bar right here, but this is what we really want to look at. We want to look at the casino host area, and because the casino host area will actually show you exactly how many points you need for a free cruise, and this is the paper here that you want to see. Look at 800 points, you can get an interior stateroom on select dates. 1,200 points, the same thing. So down there at the bottom, if you only get 400 points, it's just like $100 off a cruise, which I don't think is even worth it. But it goes all the way up. Look at all the way up. This is on one cruise that you earn it. So I think probably 2,000 or 1,500 would be a good goal for people. I usually get about 4,000, but I play craps and I have limited bankroll. Some people have unlimited bankroll. They could just go up for the big money, So see this over here on this side where it says interior stateroom, ocean view stateroom, free play, and all this. That is if you have what's called a booking award with next cruise booking, which means you put down a next cruise booking, and we'll talk more about that, but you put down a next cruise booking and you get this booking bonus. If you don't do $200 deposit on next cruise booking to get a reservation number, then you will only get what's over here. So 1,200 points, you only get $300 off. You don't get a free cruise. So always plan on giving a $200 deposit when you come onto the cruise. And then whenever you are on a cruise, you can see when the casino is open, right? So they have the casino being open during this times. Plan this as part of your entertainment. That's what I do. I plan this as part of my entertainment, and I have certain times that I know I'm going to be in the casino earning points, and we'll talk about how you earn points. Now here's the prime choice, prime, signature, and masters level. This is like much like a casino where you have different tiers and then you get different benefits once you get to the different tiers. So this actually, now this right here is for this cruise only. So say I get 1,500 points. This, I will still have 1,500 points. I would be what's called choice for this cruise and for a year, pretty much. So the dates are from April 1st through March 31st of the following year. All the points you go on every cruise that you go on accumulate for the whole year, but this is just for the cruise. So let's say we get 3,000 points. If we got 3,000 points here, we would have a free cruise with $250 worth of free play if we do the $200 deposit. But we'd also become prime on the same cruise. Or if it took you, say on one cruise you did 1,000 and the next cruise you did 1,500, the second cruise you would have 2,500, and then that's when you get these benefits. And then also right down here at the bottom, you actually get an interior complimentary annual interior stateroom. So 2,500 points, getting to 2,500 points is a free cruise, but if you do it here with 3,000, you get that free cruise, and then in April of the following year, you get to choose any 7-day cruise. There are some exclusions, but that's that. And then again, know the casino hosts, find out who they are, make sure they know you and you know them. It's all based on a point system though, so let's talk about how those point systems work. The first thing I'll do is I'll talk about the slot machines, because a lot of people do it on slot machines, and the way it works is $5 equals 1 point. Okay, I'm gonna do the math for you right now. So every $5 that goes through this machine equals 1 point. So if you put $7,500 through this machine, you're gonna have 1,500 points if you don't win anything. Now you do win, so it's not going to cost $7,500 for a free cruise. But let's talk about 1,500 points, and that's just 1,500, and you definitely get a cruise. $7,500 has to go through this. Okay, now this cruise that you get is probably going to be worth about $1,500 to $2,000, but it is a cruise for two. Okay. And with the payout rate, now all of these are regulated through Nevada state, and so they are regulated even though they are at sea. So you will still be able to, you know, have confidence that you're not getting ripped off by some international waters kind of casino rules. You know, no rules. They are regulated by the Nevada state. So just like the casinos in Nevada. All right, so that's something good to know with Royal Caribbean. Now, the payback is say 85 to 90%, which means you know, you put in that $7,500, you're going to be getting, now not guaranteed of course, but you'll be getting some wins, some losses, some wins, big wins, small losses, whatever. However it turns out, you're going to average, on average, everybody that I've spoken to and in my experience, on average, you can plan on 1 point per dollar, okay, because of the wins and losses, and it kind of goes up and down. So what that means is 1,500 points, you want to plan on $1,500, okay? So you put not $7,500, but $1,500 can probably put $7,500 through, by the way. But you don't really realize it because it's all little wins here and there. Okay, that's on slot machines. $5 is 1 point. Now they do have video poker around here too. So the video poker machines, which I am looking for them, I don't know where they are. Like I said, I have a tour of this that you can see. But the video poker machines, and they do like video poker, they do blackjack, they do, what else do? They do like a Keno. Those are $10 for every 1 point. So that's like totally different. And then the tables, they say, okay, so how does the tables work? The way the tables work is this average bet and time at the table. And so I figured this out for you. Every, whatever your average bet is, if you play for 1 hour. So if ever you're gonna play, always play for 1 hour at least. Now, if you're sitting here and you have your money and you bought in, or you're at the craps table, wherever you are, if you buy in, make sure you play for at least an hour at a time. If you have to use the restroom, just say, hey, I'll be right back. Leave your stuff here, go to the restroom, and then come back. But your average bet for 1 hour will equal how many points you get. So let's say this one, for example, is you know, $5 even chances. It's a $1 minimum. So let's say I do $15 on every spin. Like I buy in for $300 and I spin, and every spin I do $15. I know that after that hour that I should have at least 15 points. Now you might say, whoa. 15 points per hour? Is there enough hours in a cruise to get 1,500 points? Well, that's why you want to plan on how much money you're going to bring and play so that you can get enough points for a free cruise. So you're going to have to play a little bit higher if you want to get more points, okay? Meaning if you pay $100 per bet for 1 hour, you'll get 100 points. A couple hours per night, by the end of the cruise, you'll have a free cruise. Now you might say, whoa, how much is that going to cost? Well, it varies on which game you're playing. That's why I like craps, because at craps you could put your bets out there and they stay there, and it's not just a single spin or a single hand. The bets stay there for multiple rolls of the dice. So I think you get the most points at craps. And I'm gonna go over there and explain that to you before we're done. I know this is a lot of information, and I figure you could go back and watch this video again and watch some of my other videos. So make sure to subscribe if you want to learn more about how to play craps, how this whole system works. But this video is just a little bit of a taste. Okay, here we go. Let's talk about craps. Craps can be a very intimidating game when you come up to it, but just know that the reason why I think craps is the best is because on every one of these games, all the games, table games, all the slot machines, everything else in the whole casino, it's one bet for one outcome. Craps is the only one that you put out your bets and there's multiple outcomes. It's multiple rolls of the dice that allows your bets and your money to stay there. And again, time at the table and average bet. They have this light here and there's like a coin that they'll, see the coin right there. They'll actually move the coin back and forth after every roll and they're counting how many rolls you're here. And if you put $100 out there and it stays for every roll, they're counting, and it's not, like, this is just the best way. I'm just telling you, the best way to earn points is at craps because your money stays out there. Now it could go fast because if a 7 rolls, you lose all your money. But remember, on all the other machines, you press the button, you lose your bet every button pull or every hand or every spin of the wheel. Here, it's every roll of the dice. You could be winning money, but your bets stay longer. So that's why on this channel I show a little bit about how to play craps in a way where you can earn points. But I did want to give you this one tip because there are a lot of people that know a little bit about craps, and I'm going to tell you the one way that doesn't work when you're playing craps on a cruise to earn a free cruise, and it is the traditional way of playing craps: pass line with odds. Never play pass line with odds or come bet with odds. If you are a 3-point molly kind of person, you're probably not going to get a lot of points by playing craps on a cruise. The reason why is because the odds don't count for comps. And so if I had $25 here and $50 here, $75 on the table, because they don't count the odds, I'm only getting $25 average bet, not $75 bet. So instead of playing pass line with odds, always just play out on the box numbers. If it was a 5 and I was right here and I had a 5, like $10 here and $10 here, that's $20, but it would be only counted as a $10 bet and it would only win a total of $25. So 20 would win 25. If I take the same $20 and put it on the 5, if the point was 5, and I put $20 on the 5, I'm getting ready for a $20 bet instead of a $10 bet here. And $20 pays $28 instead of $25. So I win more money there and I'm getting points towards a free cruise. That's why craps is so much better, in my opinion, if you want to earn a free cruise. Learn how to play craps, but don't play it the traditional way, because the traditional way is going to yield very little points, just letting you know. Well, thanks for watching, and I hope that was just a little taste, like I said, a little taste. And watch this video if you'd like to see more on how to play craps on a cruise to earn a free cruise, and subscribe if you would. And I hope to see you cruising and rolling on a craps table soon. See ya.